Hello, everybody, and welcome to Real Madrid Hub. I am your host, Eric Rivera, and this is your spot for all Real Madrid news. And according to Defensa Central, Bale is not yet physically strong. There is no injury at this point, but the doctors at Real Madrid are still looking at him very closely. Gareth Bale is being examined closely, is being examined under the microscope potentially by Real Madrid's doctors. And, the Welsh player got back to training on Friday, and he's still not in the best physical shape. It's not that they're saying that he's injured. He is still just not 100% yet, and they don't want him playing because they don't want any setbacks for this player. He was seen as being limited in his running. He couldn't play in a lot of the rondos, and they didn't want him to touch the ball. So even so much so that when he made it to the field, he was playing. He was not playing. He was essentially in his running shoes. He did not wear, his cleats to be involved in any training during this Sunday's training. There is no injury or anything worrisome, but he's not 100%. And Ancelotti did not want him to be involved in the game against Rangers. He didn't want him to travel to Scotland. And not only him, but also, the players that just got reincorporated to the team after their break, which was, Kroos, Modric, Alaba, and Rafael Varane, who's pretty much on his way out at this point. But Bale, at this point, wants to say he wants to finish his contract at all costs. He knows that he doesn't have offers, and even if he did have offers, according to Defensa Central, none of them would get to the 17 million euros that he charges per season. They wouldn't even get to the middle of that. So, of course, he is not going anywhere, but he wants to end his contract at Real Madrid on the best terms. And of course, Real Madrid wants to use him. He's still 32 years old. He is very, very useful through the season. And according to Ancelotti, they want to keep him. They want to keep him in the sense that they want to play him, and Pintus wants to recover his best form, because they know that when Gareth Bale is in form, he has goals. He can score goals. He can play. He can do very well. And in this case, once again, his issues with Zidane were part of the reason that I think Bale fell out at Real Madrid. And Carlo Ancelotti being back and essentially kind of showing that he has confidence in him and that wants him to be a part of this starting 11, or at least a part of this team, might light a fire under Bale to come out and play strong in his final season and leave Real Madrid, I feel, with a better taste and essentially with a better look. One of the things I would said on my latest podcast with Adi Nada Mas podcast, which you can follow. In Nada Mas podcast, I do talk about Bale, and of course, Madridistas do not have a great opinion of Bale, but that will all change. Definitely all opinions about Bale would change if he has a good season where he scores goals, which is something that we definitely need from our forwards. If he were to score goals and play very well, I think Madridistas, not hatred for him, but dislike of him would change very quickly. So hopefully Bale can get back to his 100% self, and Pintus could recover him and Ancelotti could recover him. And we will see if the Cardiff Express will showcase his skills this season at Real Madrid. That is the news I have for now. Make sure to find all your Real Madrid news here at Real Madrid Hub. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.